Hey, how y'all doing today? Um, Let me see what's going on with this, why it's doing this. Alright, there we go. So, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I really appreciate it. Um, Basically, what I wanted to share with you guys is that I received a copy of the probable cause affidavit, and I wanted to update you guys with that. Let's see what else here. Uh, Wanted to fill everybody in, find out if anybody had any questions that didn't get to tune in earlier. Want to thank you all very much for your support. Um, I'm doing a little better than I was earlier. Hey Pugface, James, how y'all doing? Bama, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Um, so, let me go ahead and get into this real quick. Yeah, they're hating on the piggy costume. Okay, so basically, what this stemmed from is on the 15th. Well, okay, originally it stemmed from when I went over and helped Indy Blue over New Chicago. And then we went back the next day to file a complaint. Then they filed charges on him. And then I went back for a few more hours on the 15th, I believe it was. And at that point, there was a disagreement as to whether they could trespass me or not from school property, based on simply the fact at the time of me recording through the window into a public hallway from public view outside. And so they said, well, let's see, the officer Bullops said, hey, you're being trespassed. I said, hey, go fuck yourself. That trespass order is worth as much as is worth just as much as toilet paper. Probably even less. So I told him to go ahead and go wipe with it. Well, you know what? I don't care. My address is public. You know what? And really, that's not even my address. So I don't even really care. But if you look hard on, public records, you will find my address. So whatever. Anybody that wants to send hate mail, you can send it to that address if you want. And I can pick it up. So yeah, anyway. Um, Basically, this is what is going on. Because they got butthurt that they couldn't trespass me, they decided, you know what, hey, fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, by the way, you went ahead and doxed the superintendent of the school just like you said you would. So, super fuck you now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna file some fucking charges on you then. We're gonna retaliate. And that's exactly what they did. They retaliated. So they charged me with a level 6 felony and a misdemeanor. The level 6 felony is the dissemination of material harmful to minors, and the a misdemeanor is activity related to obscene performance. However, if you get into it, and you know anything about legal proceedings, you'd know that there's a Miller test, and that Miller test has three prongs, and all three prongs must be uh, supported in order for it to be considered obscene language and not protected under the First Amendment. So if we were to throw out the first two and just go bait, and so because we only need one technically, The last one states that it's protected speech and protected um, um, activity if it is based on religious, political, or scientific reasons. Okay, for the in whole for the wholeness of the dissemination, um, or the supposed obscene performance. Obviously, a pig that is wearing a blue line cape, a blue line shorts, fuzzy cuffs, and going around flipping people off with a name like qualified immunity. I don't know, but I would believe that any reasonable person would believe that that is politically motivated. I don't believe that anybody would say that that has anything to do with a sexual act, therefore being able to be anywhere misconstrued at all to be able to believe to be obscene. So therefore, the charges are not obscene. Uh, the felony charge, it specifically states within the statute in section B that it does not qualify, or that it only qualifies if it's obscene language. All right, if it's or an obscene act, obscene performance, anything like that. So, since it's not obscene, since it's protected under the First Amendment, therefore it's a false and fictitious charge, frivolous, and by every means considered to be blatant retaliation. Second charge, activity related to obscene performance. I believe we've already covered this, but it's protected under the First Amendment, therefore it's not an obscene performance. Therefore, it is not like I said, it is a frivolous charge, and thereby being a retaliatory, blatant retaliatory action by the officer and the resource officer and the superintendent of the school system. So I had no real reason yet to file a lawsuit against the school corporation and against the superintendent. However, that is a really, really educated man. He is a professor at IU Northwest, and he's also the superintendent of Fox River Valley School Corporation, or something like that. Yeah, River Valley School Corporation, whatever. And so he's a very, very smart man. And he's so smart that now he just worked himself way into a fucking federal lawsuit. So good going there, Superintendent Disney. You just worked your way into a fucking lawsuit, and the school and you, in your individual capacity, will be fucking paying me. So you better get another fucking job. You may need to be a professor at fucking Notre Dame too. Um, or wait, you was a professor at Notre Dame at some point. Maybe it was a school. Oh, that was right. You were a superintendent at Oregon Davis. You were a superintendent at, I believe, the South Bend Community School Corporation, something like that, over in St. Joe County. And you may have held a professorship at Notre Dame, but I don't want to say for certain on that. I believe it may be of something that I read. Anyway, if you haven't, you better go apply because you're going to need to pay a bill. So anyway, I do have the probable cause affidavit. Before I go into that, though, let me go ahead and look back at these comments. Go ahead and answer anything that had come up so far. Let's see, they better not be fucking with qualified immunity. Bama, they are fucking with qualified immunity. They're fucking with me bad. Kids see much worse on the corp lamestream media nowadays. Look at that tweet, Miley Cyrus. Exactly, Froggy. I mean, if Miley Cyrus can show a tit every now and then, and shake her shit around, and all these women can twerk, and all of that's fucking perfectly acceptable. Why can a pig, and they can do this, they can watch all of that on their phones while at school. While at school, they can watch all that shit on their fucking phones. Okay? Um, Pugface Media. I hit thumbs up. Hit it, guys. Yes, definitely hit thumbs up, please. Hit thumbs up. Spread this message. All right. I may only have until tomorrow afternoon to be able to get this message out there. I may only have till tomorrow afternoon to get this message out there. All right. That's why I'm still up getting this message out. All right. Uh. I don't know what you could mail me. Mail me whatever you want. Preferably no pipe bombs or um, anything explosive. I prefer not to receive anything explosive. So fart bombs, anything like that. Just I prefer not. You could send those over to Swine though. He likes that type of thing. Um, they do make shit to charge people with as they go. They do. Uh, Depends if it appeals to pertinent interest. Well, here's the thing. Uh, Depends on if it appeals to pertinent interest. Correct. That is the first. That is the first leg of the uh, uh, first leg of it. However, all three legs of the Miller test have to be met for it to be considered sufficient to be obscene. And it is of pertinent interest because it's a news story that is conducted um, and to test whether they will respect the First Amendment. Um, so I mean, it is of documentary nature, therefore pertinent interest. Obviously, I have 1,500 some odd people that believe that my content is of pertinent interest. Um, how many are in the local community, which is based on the first two uh, planks of that three plank system? I have no idea. I can definitely check. Because I can run IP addresses, but I mean, I don't believe that's really necessary, because the third plank makes it so that it's no longer sufficient. All right, moving on. Exactly harmful and or obscene is free. Exactly harmful and or obscene is free speech. I could probably agree with you there, Froggy. Um, hey, Don is back. Don is back. Thank you. Thank you. I got my semi troll here. Uh, Mikey can vet this. Miley can vet this pipe any day of the year. Yeah, yeah. Child porn? No, no child porn. No, no, no. Just a um, politically satire filled pig. That's it. Hey Cindy Moore, how's it going? How's it going? Appreciate you being here. I don't have Froggy Master. Let me slide on over here. I read this. I don't have Swine's address, and I would never send anything harmful through the USPS to you, Mikey. That's good, Froggy. I appreciate it. No pipe bombs. No, nothing like that. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that. Um, Pertinent means people would have sexual type gratification or interest. True, Pugface. So you know what? They need to provide someone that gained sexual gratification or interest out of it. If they do that, then they're still fucked. But I definitely want to see if they can prove that somebody gained sexual gratification or interest out of a fucking pig air humping a squad car. Come on. I mean, so if I lose this, does that mean I'm going to be an audiophile? Um, will I never ever be able to go to a car lot ever again unsupervised? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that there's ever been a case like this. I mean, so in the state of Indiana at least, maybe there has. But I've never heard of an audiophile or someone that can't go to a car lot unsupervised or uh, being a registered auto offender, anything like that. So, I have no fucking idea, man. Um, hey, hey, Studi. Hey, Mystery. Thank you for showing up. NNA, long time. Yeah, yeah. Yeet Yeet in the house. I have no idea what's going on here. Alright, Sudi. So what is going on here is that they charged me with a felony and a misdemeanor due to retaliation from the New Chicago Police Department. It's the same police department that arrested Indy Blue News. Charged Indy Blue News with 3 felonies and I believe 2 misdemeanors, 1 misdemeanor, something like that, out of retaliation also. So, you know, uh, nothing against Indy Blue, but, they are a very small, itty bitty little village, and I want to file my lawsuit against him first, so he needs to just dilly dally on that. Um, because they don't have enough money to go around. They don't even have enough money to cover their debt to me. Even so far, just by filing these fucking charges, they do not have enough debt. They don't have enough fucking money in the world to cover their debt to me. Um, let's see. Doing good. My sleep patterns are still out of whack, though. I bet they are, James. James, there is nothing else to do in there except for walk the block and sleep. Walk the block and sleep. Walk the block and sleep. And that's it. So I bet they are out of whack. But thank you very much for coming on in here. No, Don. I do not accept meth. No meth, okay? Do not send meth. I don't want to hear about Don Vito going to jail because he sent me meth, alright? So, where's this at? Where, something happened here. Piggy porn? No, this is not. You know what? Piggy porn. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'm surprised they haven't said anything about that either. Pugsy and Barney. Let's see. You won't be convicted, but would the felony charge require sex offender registration? I don't know. I mean, do you have to be registered as a sex offender of a vehicle? I mean, that would be like putting your dick in a blender. So if you put your dick in a blender and record it and post it to YouTube, um, and you don't say it's for scientific interest, does that mean that they can charge you with obscenity and require you to be a sex offender? That way you can never go around a blender unsupervised again? Dick pics or something that may make you go, wow, that is still on the mall, allegedly. Hmm. Hmm. Whether a reasonable person finds that the matter taken as a whole lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. Correct. Correct there, Laporte reporter. That is the third plank of the Miller test. All right. Um, James, ban 4-H for disseminating pig fucking. Hey, don't even be fucking with 4-Hers. All right. All right. I was a 10-year 4-Her. Don't even be banning 4-H. There's no need in that. We don't talk about 4-H. Um, Methods bad peeves. Just say no. Correct. Yes, it would. It would insinuate that they're charging him too, because here's the thing. Um, if he's the one that posted it. He disseminated the information on his YouTube, allegedly. Allegedly disseminated that information on his YouTube because I went there, I couldn't find it. So, um, I didn't disseminate that on mine anyway. And as we're about to see in the probable cause affidavit, they said that Indy put it on his YouTube. I never disseminated anything, according to the probable cause affidavit. All right, all right. Yes, political satire. Correct, correct. The pig is political satire in its finest. They deployed their entire child porn task force over Facebook posts, making fun of their PD on a guy. Laporte reporter, can you elaborate on that? There's a picture of an exhausted guy with his cock in the exhaust of a vehicle. Yeah, I mean, so, I mean, I don't get it. Uh, you're not allowed around playgrounds. Guess why? I don't even want to know why. His attorneys pleaded in a. Oh yeah. Okay. If I'm asking my dog and it starts humping, and if I'm walking my dog and it starts humping another dog, is that disseminating lewd behavior? How about a fire hydrant? You know what? That's a very good question. What, Cindy? What if your dog? You start walking your dog, and all of a sudden, it walks. It starts humping the leg of some woman that's walking by. All of a sudden, jumps over. She's walking by and just starts humping her leg. So, did you then? And you filmed that? Um, are you disseminating lewd behavior? I have no idea. I have no idea. I believe, though, that would be a question that people could ask the New Chicago Police Department, New Chicago, Indiana Police Department, if you wanted. Yeah, it was probably peeing in public. Don was probably busted for peeing in public. All right, so into the probable cause affidavit now that I've caught up. All right. So, the affidavit. Okay, one second, let me read this message. I mean, it's a pig with a blue line flag for a cape humping a cop car named qualified immunity because he does what he wants without consequences. If that isn't political expression, nada is. That is straight up it right there, too. Because you know what? If you're going to go for political expression, you go for political expression at its finest. I mean, there should be no middle ground. I mean, if you want to get your message out there, you get your message out there. Fuck. So, hey, your news now. Thanks for coming by. You came in just in enough time. Um, just in enough time for me to read this probable cause affidavit. You may not be able to see it on your screen, so I'm going to go ahead and read it off to you. Okay. So, Offendant swears or affirms that he believes and is a good cause to believe that Captain, yeah, no shit, Jordan Billups, New Chicago Police Department, was assigned to the duty of investigating a reported incident which occurred in Lake County, Indiana. Uh, on January 15th, 2019, Detective Captain Jordan Billups was requested by River Forest Community School Corporation to look into an alleged public indecency incident that occurred at River Forest Junior and Senior High School located at 3300 Indiana Street, Hobart, Lake County, Indiana. Detective Captain Billups spoke with, hold on, wait a second, Laporte reporter. I'm probably going to want your opinion on this later because I thought that the charging information had to be in the probable cause affidavit, but my blood sugar just may be high right now and I may be wrong. So let me know later. Because it's not. Um, the Detective Captain Billups spoke with Dr. Stephen Disney, the superintendent of schools, whom he believes to be truthful and credible as he spoke of facts within his own personal knowledge. Disney stated that on January 10, 2019, between the hours of 11 a.m. and 12 p.m., a subject dressed in a pink pig costume walked onto the property and began engaging in sexual gestures on school resource officer Shaw's Lake Station police car. Disney stated that it was inappropriate due to school being in session and students were looking out the window as the incident was going on. The subject in the pig costume was identified as Edward M. Strauss, and another male who was with him filming the incident was identified as Jeremy L. Siebold. Detective Captain Billets had the opportunity to speak with SRO Shaw, whom he believes is truthful and credible as he spoke of facts within his own personal knowledge. Officer Shaw stated that while Strauss began to hump his patrol car, students in the school began looking out the window and reporting the incident to their teachers, to which in turn Officer Shaw was notified. It should be noted that the age range of the students is between 11 years old and 17 years old. Detective Captain Billups already had an open investigation on Siebold and Strauss. It should be noted that the entire incident was captured by Siebold live streaming it to his YouTube channel, Indie Blue News, and the video can be found under the title of New Chicago PD Complaint and FOIA with Qualified Immunity. The incident is found on the YouTube video at the 1840 mark. Identification of the accused. This must be filled out. States by own admission and other IDACS computer check prior encounters with law enforcement. Firms under penalties of perjury. Affiant Detective Captain Jordan Billups, badge 236, dated January 15th, 2019. So that is the probable cause affidavit. Let me come back over here. See. All right. Let me go up here. Desperation leaves a stink. Oh, so I gotta go up higher. There we go. They really don't. The Laporte reporter. They really don't know what to do with us anymore. They're just trying to do whatever they can to try to get rid of us for as long as possible. I beat the shit out of a bunch of kids once, made me feel like a man, like I had done something with my life, Don Vito says. Good for you, I guess. Probably shouldn't do that, though. Cindy Moore, right, Laporte. Desperation leaves a stank. It does. It does. Bugface, why are you retracting your messages? Don't say shit if you don't want me to read it. Asshole. Best part, kids have First Amendment rights to consume obscene materials. LOL. It's been ruled on? Has it really been ruled on? Laporte reporter, please send me that. That would be awesome to include. He also says a man in a pig costume and a blue line flag for a cape allegedly humped a cop car. It's very true, very true. Uh, it wasn't him, it was swine. Your News Now says. Do not answer how they know it could be you, as this video could be used against you. Look, News Now Ligon, I don't. The thing is that I don't really care. You know, I don't really care if they can use it against me. There's nothing to be used against me in this video. I'm simply going over what they're saying. It's not a big deal, really. Nothing illegal was done. Did the pig have an erection? Big difference, in my opinion. The pig did not have an erection. All right, the pig was very sweaty, very hot, very uninterested in any type of sexual pleasure at the time. They claim children are broken forever inside now. Okay, okay, so sue the fuck out of me then. Disney, the biggest pedo ring ever. Correct, correct. How the fuck is it sexual if it's with a car? You know what, Your News Now? I have no idea. What I want to know though is if they happen to somehow, with everybody out of their right frame of mind, to convict me, does that mean that I will have to register as a autofile? And will I have to? Will I never be able to go to a car lot again without supervision? Will I have to live like so many miles away from a car lot? I don't even know. I tried to look it up too because I wanted to put it in this video if there was something like that, and I couldn't find anything. So if anybody can find any information on that for Indiana, please let me know because I believe I should know what the consequences would be if there was ever a guilty plea or if I ever happen to be completely out of fucking mind and anything like that. Mystery 13, Nomen, just tell them you were doing the Humpty dance. I have no fucking idea what the Humpty dance is. Allegedly, but then allegedly I may know what the Humpty Dance is. So, I guess we could see how that works out. Your News Now, it wasn't him, it was swine. I think you already said that. Do not answer. Okay, we went that. It doesn't matter. If he is qualified immunity, am I right? Correct. It doesn't matter what so fucking ever. There was no illegal activity. Personally, it didn't look like humping. It just looks like the pig was trying to climb on car. There were no pelvic thrust. You beat this for sure. You know what? I don't know. I tried to look for the alleged video and I can't find it. So, yeah. Sources say pig had an erection. You know what, Don Vito? What I want to know is how you can prove that. What I want to know is with all the layers of fucking clothing that were on that pig, how an erection could be proven. I don't know, Froggy, making tea, not catching everything. News Now again. I understand you have strong case as it was not against the law, but do not want you to give them evidence that you were there at all. Yeah, no, I understand. Remember, it's almost shut the up Friday. Only need to register as a sex offender if you are a child care worker. I looked it up. I don't think that's the case because I know a lot of people who are registered as sex offenders who are not child care workers. Um, I don't see how a child care worker has anything to do with humping a car, though. Humping a car. House Bill 1075. Apparently, your intent was to sexually molest the car. I don't believe qualified immunity's intent was to sexually molest a car. However, um, would there be any videos on your News Now's channel that have anything to do with qualified immunity humping any vehicles? Some would allegedly say yes, some would allegedly say no. Nomen, there is a case from decades ago about community guidelines from a porn shop in North Dakota, and that is what started the whole community bullshit guidelines. You know what? And that's fine. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. It was for political purposes, and all three planks of the Miller test have to be met. That's as simple as just the way it has to be. So I don't give a fuck about community guidelines. Did they use a rape kit on the car to find pig semen samples? I don't know. According to the probable cause affidavit, there were no rape kits used. However, there may have been, and they may have just left it out. I will have to ask for that in discovery. Okay, I will ask for any rape kits that were done on the car for discovery. Okay. Okay, link to Humpty Dance. Thank you very much, Bayou. I appreciate it. I've seen a throbbing member, sir. Throbbing. Was it really throbbing? I mean, I know that, and some may say that it's not me inside that pig costume because, I mean, some have said that I'm not very big, and that pig obviously has some big fucking junk. They stuff that pig stuffs a lot of big shit and some big balls into that small tight package of a blue line underwear that he's wearing or it's wearing. I still haven't seen the alleged video. You know what, mystery? I went to look for the video. I haven't seen it either. To be honest, I haven't seen it. I have not seen the alleged video. I went to go look for it and it doesn't exist. The pig suit is gender neutral suit. Zero sexual organs, maybe a bad case of twerking at the most. Look, there was no twerking involved. From what I can tell, from what I have heard, is that there were some pelvic thrusts, but I have not heard anybody say anything about twerking. There may have been twerking, but I don't know. Maybe reverse twerking. So, hey, pissed off Marine, thank you for coming in. New Chicago, Indiana Police Department charged me with a felony and a misdemeanor due to retaliation because they didn't like the fact that I told them to go take their trespass notice and stick it up their ass or use it for toilet paper or do whatever the fuck they wanted. So they decided to retaliate. That's what's going on. They're grabbing at straws, and Hope Judge does not side. Hope Judge does not sign off on this, but judges can be stupid and not review basis of the case. You know what, News Now Ligon? I do have a plan for this. Things are in the works, and hopefully things go the way I'm hoping they're gonna go, and we we can by the end of the day tomorrow or Friday, we can simply brush this off and then laugh. Till then, probably not. Let's see here. Waiting for search warrant to be executed tonight to get the pig costume. You know what, News Now Ligon? That's not funny. It was funny, but cannot say who was in the pig outfit. Why not, News Now Ligon? If you're a witness to this alleged video, then why can you not say who's in the pig outfit? SWAT team needed, no doubt. Yeah. Good thing twerking is a dance that all the kids do. Correct, right? Um, and as far as I'm concerned, I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna go after every fucking kid in that school for fucking playing a Jay-Z or fucking R. Kelly fucking song, video? I mean, come on. I mean, they're disseminating obscenity in the classroom by watching YouTube videos. I mean, what the fuck? That's more close to obscenity than anything that the pig did. I mean, technically, what they're doing is not obscenity either because it's protected under the autistic, or not autistic, but artistic plank. So, as far as I'm concerned, it is anyway. Got me thinking about the smiley Miley. Yep, yep, smiley Miley. Wow, bless you. Had your penis sticking out the costume. They can't do anything. Correct, correct. I don't really think they could do anything if the penis was sticking out the costume, so long if it was for artistic, political, or religious purposes, then they're pretty much fucked. I did not see any face or hear any name, so it was a guy in a pig outfit, is all I know. Correct. Uh, Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. So I've heard that there's nothing wrong with a little bump and grind at all. We all know that, and I promise to never, ever, ever do that again. That was just wrong. Um, we all know what R. Kelly is about. Oh, Tammy, I'd like to ask you something. What up, 13? Plead the fifth, Tammy. uh, Local Halloween stores will sue you because no kids will want to dress as a pig because they're traumatized. However, Pugface, I was told earlier by certain somebodies in my other video that they wanted to have their children meet me and for a photo shoot. So apparently, not all kids are traumatized. Hey Kim, hey Tammy, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that came in here. I'm sure in the mix here I have missed quite a few people saying hi to them. I appreciate all of your support and help. Just because I don't say hi doesn't mean that I don't see you. CIA, Central Indiana Accountability. That's awesome. All right. How are you doing, dude? Central Indiana Accountability. Please send me an email. My email address, I believe, I don't know if my email address is there. Central Indiana Accountability. I'm going to post my email address here. NESCOACP at gmail.com. All right. So, Central Indiana Accountability, please send me an email. I'm going to email you back some information. If you go to HoosierTerrorism.com, matter of fact, I'm just going to go to right here. I'll go to it real quick. Alright, HoosierTerrorism.com. It's a new website I'm putting together so that you can find out information about syndicated information about any auditor that posts, as they post. Okay, so you go to the website. It's the Hoosier Terrorism Task Force, and what I'm doing is I'm syndicating every auditor in Indiana or anybody that does any content about law, constitutional rights, anything like that. Okay, so that way, Central Indiana Accountability, I would love to be able to put your um, content on here so that you could be one of the syndicated auditors. Okay? Just type in humping police car and there are many videos on YouTube. Are there really? Let's go check that out. Let's go. Maybe that's this. If they're just in case, or if there are any minors in the room, you must leave now. All right. Oh, you checked it out last night. That's cool. That's cool, dude. So email me. Because there's information that I need you to be able to do in your profile to be able to allow me to syndicate. All right. One second. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Um. Wow. Did he just do a better job than qualified immunity? No. Ah, ha, ha. Ah, that's funny. It's funny. Fucking bastard. And let's see. When was his video posted? June 1st of 2007. Yeah. See? Um, apparently qualified immunity did not invent the whole cop car humping thing. Another one a year ago. 6 years ago. 8 years ago. 9 years ago. 8 years ago. 7 years ago. Yeah, so Larry King, Lowen, and Humping. Yeah. So anyway, but you get the picture. Post my PayPal. My PayPal is in the description. Give me a moment. I will copy it and paste it. Copy. No. There we go. Paste. There we are. There we are. Mystery, just 5 more minutes. Okay. Yes, kids, go to bed. We want to watch some piggy porn now, damn it. So what is the statute of limitations for humping a police car? I don't know. I really don't. I'll post my premium Snapchat, big guy. Okay. Yeah. So they need to charge the Blue Genie on King of Cars for humping. Search YouTube for Blue Genie King of Cars humping. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. So thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. You know, I really don't have anything else. If anybody has anything they want to ask, you know, then go ahead or forever hold your peace. So if you get sex offender status, does that make a lifetime ban from pork? You know, Cindy, that's a good question. I'm going to write that question down too. So, lifetime ban of pork. Okay. So, yeah, because there's a lot of questions I have to ask the judge. I really do. I definitely have to ask the judge about the pork, about car lots, about how far I'd have to live away from a car lot. Oh, just cop cars? So, okay, so I can't live within so many feet of a police station. Or if a cop car drives by, then I'm fucked. Is that how that works? I mean, because cop cars are mobile. Do I know the definition? Are you talking about the actual statute? I can look up the statute again. I had it up. You know what? That pig definitely should have stayed for breakfast. uh, exactly. Fuck. Banned from Craigslist for life, man. Son of a bitch. You know what? I don't even know. That's a very good point. It is qualified immunity, therefore I should not be charged. Pig farms? I don't know. I gotta ask about that. The pig farm thing. Um, you know what? Tune in to Indie Blue News. Hopefully, he will be able to let you know about the court thing. I suspect that they're going to give me a pretty high bond, probably 50,000 or more. Um, and then, so there's probably not going to be any way to bond out, but starting to raise for bond just in case somehow a miracle happens and I don't get an unreasonable bond. This all makes me want to think about how I would want to redress my local tax man. You know, Froggy, I have been working on that. I've been because me and the IRS office here in Maryville, Indiana, had a little falling out, and I have been thinking about going back. Um, but Treasury agents, they're probably worse than Treasury agents are worse than the. Hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute, please. I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. Thank you all very much for tuning into my live. I got a call I have to take. Important call. But like I said, thank you all very much. I appreciate the support, and y'all be safe.